Itty blam. Pop, pop. Oh, hey, what's up, Twitch? And now we got some YouTube. Fantastico. How's everyone? We're ready to rock and roll here. We've got Syleus' Abyss. Should be open now. All the way down to Tier 6. What is this one? Ah, okay, this is just one that doesn't have a level 50 part at all. Okay, I was about to say, I thought Syleus' Abyss was the last one that we were going to get. It has level 50 areas. So here we are. This is the new content here. Let's go take a look at what we're going to be able to get out of this area. So number one, we're getting a new world boss at some point, which is Aridus, who has a staff. There's so many staffs. Gauntlets of the Field General, Boots of the Executioner, Movement Speed, Strength, Max Health. This is actually a really nice belt. Movement Speed is almost always going to be the king stat in PvP games, because your ability to maneuver about a combat engagement is just extremely important. So if you have an opportunity to get movement speed, and it's not going to negatively impact the rest of your stats, it's probably a good idea. Hey, we can get the Shock Commander plate armor down here. That's nice. It's the Etched Alabaster Band. Again, strength and stun chance, two very good stats here, and attack speed. We have boots with some movement speed and some melee evasion. Of course, you've got all your crystals and all that stuff. Okay. What else we got going on down here? Most of these enemies look like they're just going to be dropping crystals. A spider silk collar. Ooh, max health and some resistances. Those are good. The Imperial ring can drop down here. Definitely need that. The strength, stun chance, collision chance. I'm going to be wearing one of those. So very happy to see that that's available down here now. Okay, we've got our Sacred Manuscript. I might end up wanting this. The Weaken chance and Sleep chance. I really need to start using my sleep skill. That's a pretty big problem that I have with my PvP setup, is that I just don't use the sleep. Just not good at it. Alacritus hood. Got some decent blues down here. I'm not really interested in the blues anymore, though. I need to finish up my rings and my cloak. But other than that, I just don't really have any need. See, we got some strength and some sleep chance there. That's not a bad wand. Shadow strike range, 50% increase, dex and crit hit chance. Those are pretty decent daggers. Pretty decent daggers. And the last enemy here doesn't have anything special. Decorated champion gauntlets with perception and health regen, so not very good gauntlets at all. That's some interesting drops there. Let's go check out. So this is going to be Nirma. She's another one of the bosses. I can't believe we're getting two bosses down in this dungeon. That's cool. We've got the Divine Justicar shoes. Interesting. The Clasp of the Overlord. Critical hit chance, max health, cooldown speed. Hey, that's pretty good. Golem grinding, Shadow Walker daggers, Golem grinding, the Wand of Skyward Blessing, that's the one we're currently using. I actually forgot, I think I have to still max out my wand. And a lot of the Alacritus Invoker, cool, cool. Looks like we're getting maybe the same drops and the same enemies over here. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like the same drops and the same enemies. Down on the next level. Well, cool. Okay, well, we definitely want to go down there at nighttime. I don't want to go down there in the day, and we've got a little over an hour. About an hour and a half before nighttime comes again. So we're going to go ahead and try and take care of some of our daily stuff before we start going down and worrying about Syleus's Abyss, because we need to get some of that stuff out of the way and not have that interrupt our play. Now, something I did notice yesterday is because we can get... Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Because we can get the loot goblins in places other than the orcs, because I found a loot goblin in a different spot, we're going to go ahead and just go back to doing our contracts over here, because I don't necessarily care to do them over in the orc area. I was just doing that because I wanted loot goblins to be able to appear. So we have 15 contract rights, so we're going to try and get through some of these today. Alright, we'll get the mana recording device here. We're just going to keep refreshing. Shattered Temple, activate the old sensor, absolutely. That one's easy. Hey, there's our pouch. Kill Galu soldiers and Galu archers. Easy peasy. And one more refresh. Contaminated Mitrans. Nope, Galu soldiers. Fantastic. So there's our 5. Now we're just going to teleport over to the Shattered Temple and start getting crazy with the killing. Because, you know, we gotta stabby stab some things. It's very important. We're gonna skip these couple of enemies right here. We're just gonna dive straight down into this. Oop. Having trouble jumping. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, they killed all the enemies already. There we go. Oh, looks like we got just a whole mess load of people right over here. Instead of worrying about trying to compete with them, we're just gonna go find ourselves another little spot here. Hopefully these will follow me over to this far. I can grab up. Nope, doesn't look like. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Let's drag this enemy over here, and then let's start going. Start Seal the Dark Rift. Let's look at the contracts. We got to do Requiem of Light. We've got Syleus's Abyss 1st and 2nd floor. We're definitely not doing that. I have no desire to farm level 30 enemies. That has absolutely no value to me. Let's bring these enemies over here. Let's get back started on this. Whoops. So I just found out that my skill, my shield slam comes back really, really fast when I have my block on and I'm getting just a mess ton of enemies to attack me. I can just use my shield slam over and over and over again. And it's honestly kind of hilarious. So we hit all this stuff, hit that with our R, and then we drop that. Put our... Stop stunning me. Put our shield slam on. Then we're just going to keep using that the whole time this skill is up. We got to it 3 times in that brief duration. I didn't even realize that that was happening. I probably intentionally took the passives and stuff for it, or the skill enhancements for it, and then just didn't realize what I had done. Or didn't put it into practice, because there's so much to think about when you're playing a character in this game. It's not just about, you know, hitting the buttons and activating your skills. It's about remembering why you chose the skills that you did and the situations that they might be needed in. And if I just wasn't really needing that particular setup early on in my gameplay, then it's reasonable that I would have just forgotten exactly how it was set up to work and then just not been doing it. I have a bad habit of making good decisions and then not remembering them. Okay. Where are we at on this? Still need Galu soldiers. Galu soldiers. Okay, looks like just Galu soldiers. And then, oh no, and some Galu knights. Okay. Good deal. That's working way better. Holy cow. Holy shnikes. Alright, let's snag up a couple of knights here. Let's grab ourselves a couple of soldiers. Come over here, soldier. Nice. So we just need one more soldier, looks like. Total of 3 more soldiers, okay. Well, let's just go grab some more soldiers then. Doesn't matter if we grab extra stuff with it. The only thing we really want to avoid is grabbing like a bunch of archers or something. One archer is fine. We can just snag this. Well, we'll just run up to this archer. That's fine. I do love these contracts. They've got great rewards. They're a nice, simple daily thing to do. They just involve going out, killing stuff. I know a lot of people really hate, like, kill quests and stuff. But these are so quick and easy, and they just kind of get you into the flow. And, you know, get you working your character again, and getting back into the rhythm of some of your skills and stuff like that. And I really kind of appreciate that because, you know, I go to sleep, I wake up, I watch a little TV, you know, I'm doing some other stuff, making thumbnails, doing different things for the channel, and then I get back into the game and I've kind of forgotten how to play a little bit. And if I jumped right back into like some PvP or a dungeon run or something like that before doing a little warm-up and getting, you know, just some basic stuff going, I probably just wouldn't do a very good job that first run or two. And that's not what you want. You gotta remind your fingers how to press the buttons and how to do the things. So I appreciate a nice little simple, you know, 15-20 minute thing that I can do every day. It just kind of gets me back into the rhythm of it. And the rewards for these things are really good. So even if this is all you can manage or all you have time for, or, you know, whatever, you still get, you know, your 15 or your 5 keys for your globes. You still get, you know, your daily pouch. You still get some crafting materials from just doing the things yourself. You get, you know, the contracts are just a great source of rewards and really are the thing that if you only do one of your daily type things, your contracts are probably the one you need to be doing. Because there's just a lot of value there. A lot of value across any tier. So it doesn't really matter if you're, you know, still in your blue gear, heck, even if you're still in green gear. These contracts are fairly valuable to you. Less material again, nice. Looks like we don't want to have... Wow, are all of these? Ah, there we go, shattered. Thought every single one of them was going to be in Pure Light Hill instead of the Shattered Temple. Man, we're getting a ton. Alright, here we go. Yellow soldiers. And coffins. And kill things. We do like killing things. And kill some more things. Fantastic. Does this tell me, okay, I have 157 of these? Nice. let's do our gathering quick. We got a star tree. I need to find a good place to go get star trees, because star trees can sometimes spawn as fruit star trees, and the fruit star trees have a small chance to drop you a golden apple, and the golden apples are required to make the golden apple pie, which gives you increased efficiency of your tokens for the Abyss dungeons. I thought I was just going to help this person out, but apparently they thought it would be better if they just left me to kill everything. So thanks for that, bud. I appreciate it. Nothing like being left to be the cleanup crew for some rando that you were trying to be nice to. Here we go. Bunches of soldiers and knights. Not a lot of archers. Get over here, bud. Please select the enemy. I'm having a really hard time clicking the enemies lately. Making PvP extraordinarily difficult. Maybe need to find a better control scheme or something else I can do. I'll try and make that a little easier. Because target selection in PvP is wildly important. I was doing a little thinking yesterday about what it is to be a tank in PvP, because I'm having a little trouble finding my niche. And so I started thinking a little bit about like MOBAs and stuff like that, because tanking in MOBAs is honestly one of the better tanking experiences that I think you can have in sort of fantasy PvP settings where you might actually need a tank. And so I wanted to consider a little bit about, what is the role of melee in those environments, and how I might be able to transfer that into identifying my role here in Throne and Liberty's PvP. And what I started really kind of realizing is that there are kind of two different things that a tank, quote unquote, might be. And that's, number one, you're going to have a tank is going to be a peeler, right? So that person's going to stay back with the range DPS and be available for when the enemy assassins pop to try and kill your backline DPSers. So healing requires one of, or both of, depending on what you are, two things. Number one, you have to be able to control the enemy assassin, right? So you have to, be able to stun them. You have to be able to push and pull them. You have to be able to dictate whether or not they can continue to attack whatever enemy or whatever ally it is that they're attacking. And if you don't have an ability to stop them from attacking that enemy, then your next option is that you have to be able to apply kill pressure so that as your ally, your ranged DPS ally, is kiting them, they have no choice but to turn and fight you, because you become such an incredible kill threat while your ally is sort of running away from them. And so the Sword and Shield Wand tank has a pretty good set of control abilities, right? You have a push. Actually, you have two pushes, a pull, and a sleep that you could all bring to bear to defend a backline DPS from an assassin. And I think that's fairly sufficient in that department. The problem is that as a sword shield wand, you have no kill pressure. So you can't, I guess that's not entirely true. You may not have kill pressure, but you do have support pressure in that I could heal that backline player, and that would sort of create the same event, because if the other person can't kill the DPS that they're attacking because I'm healing that DPS, then they again have no choice but to attack me first so that they can gain access to that DPS and try and kill them. So the sword shield wand, I guess, would make a really good peeler and supply some of that pressure that we're talking about in that back line. The other thing that a tank can do, and that I think League of Legends has shown us is imperative for a tank to be able to do, is to initiate combat engagements with the enemy. And the reason for that is if you have a tank on your side initiating combat, then it gives the aggressor the advantage in the fight, because it forces the enemy to make a decision to enter the fight first. Right? So if I'm a tank and I'm initiating combat, it means that I can by myself run into range of the enemy and force them to decide, are we going to fight right now, or are we going to back off? And the reason that's important is the first person who decides to start letting off skills is the person who loses control of the combat tempo originally. Because as soon as you start deciding to loose off skills, we have this potential where I can now choose whether or not to engage or back off. So if you don't use enough skills that I feel like I have the advantage, then I just step away. Maybe I lose that tank, maybe I don't. But I say, okay, you've only used 2 skills on my tank, you're saving because you're waiting for an engagement, so I'm stepping back. We're not engaging yet. If you use too many skills, so that I feel like I have the advantage, then I get to attack you when you no longer have CCs, when you no longer have some of your big damaging abilities, because the tank absorbed all of that. And so it becomes an aggressor advantage when you use a tank to initiate a fight like that, because one tank can absorb a pretty significant amount of skills without even really dying, and control how the combat starts that way. So those are sort of your 2 most important roles you can play as a tank. And so I'm trying to decide what it is I want to do. Right now, my setup is very much designed for solo play in large group PvP. I've got a lot of heals, I've got a lot of AoE attacks. I've almost set my character up to try and be a tank assassin without the ability to apply any sort of kill pressure. So it's not good. I don't like it. So I need to take a look at some of my skill choices and either decide, am I going to be an initiator? Am I going to step up in the front line and try and start fights? And so I'm going to need to bring more defensive skills. Or do I want to try and step back from the fight and play a peeler? And if that's going to be the case, I need to bring, my other 2 peel skills, which would be my sleep and my other knockback. And then I also need to bring some additional defense skills and start learning how to target my allies better and apply my heals and my shields and stuff like that to those allies in a combat situation. So sort of becoming a tank healer in the back line. I think my guild is pretty stretched for healers right now. I don't think we have very many. And so I think probably going into a backline, you know, healing defensive position is probably going to be what the guild needs. So I'll probably try and do that. It's not typically the way I play. I typically try to play out on the front line because that's where I feel most comfortable. I like getting attacked. It makes me happy. Oh, hey. I got one of these contract scrolls. Nice. But sometimes, if you want to win, you have to play what is needed, not necessarily what you want. Oh, hey. And we got one of these. And it's melee endurance. This actually might have a little value here. Let's check it out. Melee endurance only 58. That's too bad. Still might be worth selling though. Let's see, how many of them are selling? 379. Yeah, that's worth selling. Let's go ahead and get that extracted. Alright, current cheapest one is 58. Average is 77. We're going to take it down to 55. Just try and get that bad boy sold real quick. The average is a little higher than what we're able to sell it at right now, because the averages are dropping. Because, you know, the game's just been going on for a while now.
Could it be the soul stone of Azrael's 4 disciples?
Hello, soldiers. We're just looking for a pouch here real quick. We'll just go finish up whatever it gives us to get our pouch. We talk about it every time I get these, but these scrolls that I just used drop from every zone. All you have to do is kill enemies in that zone, and most of the normal enemies have the ability to drop a scroll to give you a contract in that zone. And then you have 99 rerolls on those contracts, so you can basically always get yourself a mystic pouch. So if you ever get these, definitely make sure you use them, and make sure you reroll, because it costs 500 Solent for reroll, but you're going to get 75k for beating the contract. So you can never lose Solent, even if you have to reroll 99 times before you get your pouch. You're good to go. I've never had to roll this many times and not get a pouch before. This is kind of crazy. Where's my pouch at? My goodness. Can I please have my pouch? Oh, I've never not gotten a pouch from one of these before. If I don't get a pouch, I'm going to be pretty upset. Come on, we got 15 more here. 10 more. 5 more. Oh my goodness. How did I not get a pouch out of 99 rolls? That's gross. That's really gross. I'm really unhappy about that. Really, really unhappy about that. What do we got going on in the battle pass here? Give me them points. Give me them points. Well, let's go finish up this quest anyway. We'll get our Solent back. We'll kill some Mitrans real quick. Collect contaminated Mitrans contaminated bark, and go click 2 contaminated purification stones. Pretty easy. There's a good spot for some contaminated Mitrans right over here. Oh, there's usually 4 of them over here at this wizard. Somebody must be fighting them right now. Unfortunate. Go away, Black Boar. Nobody cares about you. They already have your morph. Alright, here's 3 contaminated Mitrans. Come over here, buddies. Alright. Come over here, buddy. Come on now. What the heck just happened to me? Hey, stop attacking the poor wizard. Come fight me, you coward. Whoops. Alright, just 8 more. Oh wow, did this wizard actually almost kill this Mitran? Good for you, dude. Good for you. I'm proud. I think the contaminated purification stones are over here as well. So I might as well start heading this way. Let's go get us some Mitrans. Oh yeah, there's 3 more. Why? Why would you do that, you dumb piece of shit? I don't care if you want to come help me. That's fine. Come get your hits in. Get your freaking stuff. But don't knock all the enemies away when they're aggroed on me. So then they just slow walk back to me. Old purification stone. There's a contaminated purification stone. Fantastic. And our last 2 Mitrans. Come here, Mitran.
sport's about to begin. You're welcome to have a look. I'm in a good mood today. Let's spend all these coins.
Oops, I was muted. Let's open up these pouches. Mitran Leaf Collar. Health regen, mana regen. Max health 150. And a Robes of the Resistance. Shadowcrypt and Desire, nice. Okay, well, let's take a little look-see. What do we got going on here? Use those. And take a look if this is worth anything. Max health, ooh, 88. With 347 being purchased, that's nice. We're gonna go ahead and extract that trait. Then let's take a look at this one. I imagine that this max mana probably isn't gonna be worth anything. But you never know. Max mana only worth 35. Not something we need. We're gonna go ahead and dump it in the lithograph book. Right there. Fantastic. And then we'll just go over to our auction house and sell this other piece. Lowest one is 88. Average is 110. We're going to go ahead and put it in here for 85. Hit the old accept button. Hopefully that'll get sold real quick. And that'll give us another 100 or so Lucent to deal with. Which hopefully will allow us to fill out some of our equipment. Maybe get another piece going.
Crafting materials? Leave 'em here.
Okay, and what do we got over at the guild merchant here? I know there was something that I want. I've got a ton of guild coins. Bought all those. These are dailies. We need to buy these. For sure, for sure. Fairly inexpensive to get all those, just 200 and something a day. That's easy peasy. Even if you're not in a guild. If you're playing solo, make yourself a guild. And do some stuff. To try and get yourself... I think you have to be level 10 to buy some of this stuff. But if you slowly work your way up, this is just super cheap to be able to buy. Or just get yourself into kind of a low tier guild, or just make a guild with your friends, or, you know, whatever, and get yourselves up to level 10. Because those resources are fairly important, and that's really, really cheap, so you all don't even really have to do anything to be able to get access to those. I think that's everything I need to buy today here. Obviously, I want to try and get some more trade extraction stones and some more of these. We'll be going with this first. I'd like to try and fill those out, but we only have a couple of days left. Today and tomorrow, I think, yeah. So the rest of today and tomorrow, before all this stuff resets, because reset is on Wednesday morning. So, yeah, let's see, we've got to do 5 more dungeons in the next 2 days, so we're going to have to do that anyway, because we're maxed out on our dungeon stuff right now. So, I think we have, what, 15 dungeons that we could run? Yeah. Yeah, we have enough resources for 15 dungeons. So we're good to go. We'll definitely get the 5 done in the next 2 days. And... let's see. Let's see. Let's go get these Sanctum of Desire things done, if I can. When's the next time it's gonna friggin' rain? Anybody know the rain schedule? And then at 6 o'clock today, in about 4 more hours, I think. Yeah, in a little over 4 hours, we've got our Boonstone defense, which may or may not actually get attacked. Let's see. I don't think we're getting attacked. But still, maybe. I'm not sure. Not sure when the declaration period ends. The declaration period has to end in order for us to be able to see, I think, who's attacking us. And then we've got our Riftstone tomorrow, so maybe that'll get attacked. Who knows? I don't need any of this stuff. What do we have going on for... So we need to do Requiem of Light coming up in about 15 minutes. We'll go do that with the guild. We definitely want to go... Well, no, we don't want to do this because we don't want to kill things on floor 1 and 2. Wildkins and demons.
The blessings of Einar, a light unto the world.
Well, if we have to wait for 15 minutes, we might as well just go do some more contracts. We have 5 more contracts that we need to do. Plus we have 26 contract tickets. Here we go. Yes, we've got 6 extra contract passes and then 20 here that we have to use within a month and a half. So that'll be something we'll be able to do over the course of some time here. Let's see, Shattered Temple, Mana Recording Device, absolutely. Shattered Temple, Gatherable Items, absolutely. There we go. That's the Shattered Temple I want. How to raid monsters, don't care. Gallows, absolutely. And still none of that. Okay, well that gives us everything we need there. I'm gonna go do some more contracts. Nice. I borked that up. All right. I got a greatsword. Isn't that something? With a wildkin bonus damage. Look at how useless that is. Come over here, buddy boy. You stop stunning people. Not nice. Just trying to work over here. You're stunning me. Like some sort of an asshole. Okay, you're annoying. I understand wanting to be a part of the kills, and I absolutely am fine with people coming and helping me. But when you nuke all of the enemies before I even get a chance to hit them, then we have a fucking problem. I don't want to be around you anymore. I'm glad that you can do so much damage, but go away. Perfect. So 3 more knights, 1 more soldier, and that should be it. Except I think I have to go get one of the random... Yeah, this will be nice. Get back over here, soldier. Perfect. So we gotta collect gatherables and... one more thing. Collect gatherables and investigate the mana recording device. Nice. Super duper easy. bought my keys, right? I did. So let's get our globes as well. This is another one of those things that's just insanely important. You have to get your globes every day. Or at the very least buy your keys so that you can get your globes. Because they are insanely valuable. Easily, the best resources in the game come from the sacred globes. You just have to get them. Mine. Correct, nerd. An immaculate moonstone. Ooh. Stupid Archer. Why? Why would you do that to me, Archer? What a freaking butthead. Booyah. We made it. Too bad I didn't get any, like, great stones or anything out of that. Would have loved to have gotten some extraction stones or something. But maybe we'll get a portal. Maybe we'll get some abyss coins. Oh, there is a portal there. Nice, we did get a portal. Happy birthday to me. And there it is. It looks like they are always in the same spot. So it's definitely a good idea to go ahead and learn the locations of the portals in an area that you like farming the globes in. Because it looks like if you pick up a globe in an area, hey, trade extraction stones times 8, nice. But it looks like if you pick up a globe in a certain area, then you will also get the portal in that same area. And if that's the case, then you could easily learn where all the portals are based on the few spawns that they get, because I've only had like 4 or 5 different spawns for portals here. And then it'd be super quick to just be able to run back and pick them all up. So just find an area that you enjoy doing your portal farm in, or an area that you spend a decent amount of time in. Because honestly, you don't have to do it like I do, where I explicitly go out to do my globes. You could just do it as part of your regular route for farming contracts or whatever. Having a little trouble finding my globes here, though. A lot of them don't appear to have spawned today. Or maybe somebody else got them? I don't know. I don't know if you share like the spawns with everybody else, or if they're instanced and they just kind of randomly choose. Oh, hey, the event's starting. Nice. Oh, here's one.
Sir, it's the Archaeum Legion! They're here to awaken Osriel's apprentices in the Shattered Temple!
If those specters are unleashed, there's no telling how much damage they'll do. Go request aid
Ooh,
from the light
restoration coin
I
chest.
can recruit adventurers to help
I
us.
think those are for when you die.
Archaeum
They get rid of the
stronghold
death
with
effect,
highly dangerous specters in the temple.
I believe.
We need your help to stop them.
Oh, and there's one up above me as well. Nice. Should have gone and gotten that one first, but I didn't know it was there. Didn't even know it was possible to spawn there. Anchor bell. That's freaking funny. I love it. Alright, did I spawn any portals anywhere?
The Society's wizards are on
Doesn't
the
look
way.
like it.
Glad to hear it. Form a defensive line at the Soulstone, where Asriel's apprentices are sealed.
Yes, sir. Now deploying Lightbringer Society guard towers.
Looks like we've got a bunch of new people in the guild. I haven't seen some of these names before. We've only got 13 players online though, that's unfortunate. Gonna make it a little hard to just bang out this contract in one go.
Do you think we can stop the Archaeum Legion?
With the help of this many adventurers, we have a chance. That said, Archaeum never makes it easy. We need all the light fragments we can get.
Time to kill all the enemies.
Everyone! Grand Elder Asriel's 4 apprentices are sealed under the Soulstone. Destroy the Soulstone and awaken them! Their dark powers on
Okay.
mastery will be ours!
in front of the Soul Stone.
Below the Soul Stone sleeps
Jesus
four of
Christ.
Asriel's former apprentices. They use dark magic to seal their souls and become specters. If the Soul Stone is destroyed, these vile spirits will escape. We must gather the light fragments quickly so we can use the guard tower. Adventurers, defeat Galoo and spectral wizards and collect light fragments. Once our guard tower has enough fragments, we can unleash a powerful attack.
Okay, well this is just silly. All of these people do so much damage. And I just got exploded. I don't appreciate that. Why are things exploding me? Not fun at all.
We'll be able to push the Arcane Legion back.
Smacking enemies in their face. With my shield in their face.
We'll be able to push the Arcane Legion back.
Everyone, you must work together to gather as many light fragments as you can.
Yeah, we know, dude. We're literally in the middle of doing it. Like telling a fish that they need to swim. We're there. How self-important do you have to be to give people instructions that they're already in the middle of completing? Give me a break, dude.
We'll be able to push the Arcane Legion back.
Okay, for some reason I can't
The guard tower will be
attack that enemy. That was weird. Okay.
the guard tower will be able to push the Archeum Legion back.
I don't even know why we need this guard tower. Like, there's no way they have that many more soldiers. We've been beating on them for days. We surely have to be coming to the end of the Archeum Legion. Millions of these fools have died. How big is this continent that we live on? That they have that many people for some weird cult even. This isn't even a real like a real army. This is just the militant faction of some crazy religious cult. How could they possibly have millions of soldiers? Don't make no damn sense. The game's over. We won. We killed them all.
Everyone, you must work together to gather as many light fragments as you can.
There he goes again, telling us to do things we're already in the middle of. What a butt face. Right, there goes the second one. Time to move on. Looks like they might have one catapult over here. So we'll help clear this one out. Then move on to whatever's next again.
able to push the Archeum Legion back.
Smacking the Archeum in the face. Smacking him in the face. They think they're all big and bad and tough. They're like, we're going to attack the temples. And then they just get dunked on. Just absolutely dumpstered. How that makes them feel as an organization. To send hundreds of thousands of enemies our way. Well, maybe tens of thousands. Just get absolutely shitted on.
Everyone, you must work together to gather as many light fragments as you can.
Alright, that one's done. Next. How are we doing on our guild contract? Hey, 84%. Yeah, we'll be done with this. Nice, nice, nice. Sweet. Looks like we completed it. Hey, I got 12% contribution. Look at me. I feel so important. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and fire a little laser beam and freaking kill this catapult real quick. That'd be great. Bad day. The first message in the chat was from some nerd trying to sell me crap. How absolutely terrible. What an absolute cesspool. I can't even hit anything right now. This is ridiculous. Everything's just insta-giving. Nice. Oh, there's still another one. Dang. We're not making it very far on this at all. So sad. There's definitely no way I'm gonna hit any of these enemies over here once everybody comes over. Especially if I can't target anything. Okay, yeah. I gotta go use the restroom anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, nope. Never mind. Moving on to the next section. We gotta go get these little contaminated bits.
All Archeum catapults are destroyed!
Whoops.
A strange energy is flowing from the broken catapults, contaminated with dark magic.
Give me the stupid contaminated rock. Run, 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 run.
Bastards! What a cunning trick. That dark magic will spread quickly, stirring the Galoo and Spectre enemies into a frenzy. We must purify the debris from those catapults.
The Lightbringer Society wizards will form a purifying magic circle. Gather the catapult debris and bring it all to the purifying circle. You can move small debris on your own. You'll need help to move bigger pieces. Everyone, work together to move the bigger debris.
Yeah, I'll leave that to people in voice comms. Run to the magic circle. Ooh, somebody got the Sabatons of the Field General out of a blessings pouch. Isn't that nice for them? There's the debris. Give me debris. I've got 900 points. This is great. Oh hey, another debris. I'm surprised that one didn't vanish after I picked it up. I thought they did. That person's name is Ho-Ho's. It's been a hot minute since I had a Ho-Ho. Now I kinda want a Ho-Ho or a Twinkie.
Good work, everyone.
Thank goodness. Don't let your guard down just yet. Over there, the dark magic remaining in the temple is creating a dark rift. Galoo and Spectres will swarm out of that rift endlessly. Defeat them and take the light crystals from their cursed remains.
Oh, looks like we cleared that pretty quick.
Powerful magic that can disrupt the dark rift. It's the only way we can close that rift. It's a dangerous task, but working together, we can still stop them.
I want to try and get over 1,000, but I've only got 18 seconds left.
Sir, something came out of that rift.
Finally, one has come out. Those cores create dark rifts.
I don't seem to be getting any more.
Must destroy these.
That's too bad.
Legion is overwhelming us.
Ah well.
Archeum scum. I can't believe how strong they've become.
Nice.
Even with the adventurers' help.
Things look grim, but we can at least save the Soul Stone.
Okay. Good deal. Got that all done.
We are left with no choice. We'll help too.
Now's our chance. Even Archeum's power has its limits. No!
Is it raining right now? It is raining right now. I really want to go down into this with my allies, but I need to go finish up my desire contracts.
Your life is mine next time we meet. Keep your guards up. They will
Since it's raining, I need to go get in there,
ready for them.
go do that,
Yes, sir. We'll do our best to drive
and then come back and do Sanctum of Desire at night. I don't think I can get into Sanctum of Desire at night. Which means I have 3 minutes and 28 seconds to clear these contracts. Oh, I have to collect armor from the trackers. I think I actually dropped an armor. Yep. Surely there's a group down here somewhere. Or has everybody decided to go to... Of course, it's about to be nighttime. That's why there's nobody down here. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I gotta get out of here too then. How unfortunate. I really wanted to try and clear some of these contracts so that I could go down into this Syleus abyss. That's just not in the cards. Okay, stop chasing me. I am already lost. I have no idea where I got down here from. That's fine. Okay, I gotta go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Alright. So we can't do that bullshit. We got 33 minutes until boss is. I'm gonna go do Azrael because I want this cloak. And he also has a ring that I want. We're gonna do that fool. Nice, collect that. I was going to get a new cloak, but I actually don't think there are very many better cloaks than this Deadeye in the blue tier. That hit chance is nice, so I might as well keep it. I don't really care about the crit hit chance, but whatever. Maybe if I end up getting a crit, do a little extra damage, that's fine. So let's see. Oh, and this is the other thing, is I need to fill these out. Okay. Let's go to the auction house. Let's go blue tier, fine trade, max health, on accessories. Nice. And what about skill damage evasion, skill damage resistance? There we go. A little more expensive. And then debuff duration. Okay, we could actually fill out the debuff duration, so let's just go ahead and do that. Perfect. Nice. Okay, what do we do for the next 26 minutes? Not enough time to for sure get through a dungeon. We're just gonna wait. We'll do the dungeon after because we've got this whole extra hour. Probably the best thing to do is going to be to do some more contracts. I'm getting really close to 20k here though. Thing I really need to do is go down in the Abyss dungeon. On the bright side, Syleus' Abyss is probably going to be the one that people go into most. Because it's the newest one, it's kind of the highest tier one, it's probably going to have the best overall drop rates.
Feel free to browse.
Oh, this guy's got the golem grinding equipment, cool. Not sure how I'm supposed to get the lithographs for these, but sure, why not?
Pleasure doing business.
Okay, well, let's get some contracts. Do I seriously have to use those one at a time? Holy crap.
You're pretty. These are the kinds of contracts we have here at the Pure Light Tower.
Alright, kill skeletons. Gatherers. Kill skeletons. Skeletons. And mana device. Okay. Gotta go kill skeletons. Let's just go get the mana device first since it's right here. Whoops. I did all that on purpose. For sure. Bop. Am I just killing knights this time? How did I manage to only get knights? That's kind of wild. Snag this suspicious coffin real quick. And let's just go find us a pack of knights. Uno, dos. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. Everything that you want to do in this game, you end up wanting to do at night. Because that's when all of the extra drops are. Boy, I'm trying to die. Holy shnikes. Oh, I accidentally grabbed me another enemy. Hey, nice. Omnipotence parchment. That was a close one. That was a close one. Uh-oh. Really? You had to hit me with the stun, huh? It was entirely necessary? Okay, I don't feel like killing this thing. Gonna take too long. I don't do enough damage. I just need to kill a couple more knights and collect one more item. You son of a beach. Alright, let's check on this. What do I need to do here? Alright, I need 2 more Galu Knight things. Five more knights ought to be enough. Hey, there we go. All done. And we got 14 more minutes. More mastery. How close am I to getting level 10 mastery, I wonder? I'll have to check that real quick. Hey, we're getting there. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe. That'd be cool. I also want to go check on this real quick. Increase my evasions, great. The lighting decreases the remaining cooldowns for all skills by 14%. Does my piercing strike count as a collision? No, it does not. Why am I not using piercing strike? Hit more people. movement speed reduction after I hit people, and the width increase, okay? I actually feel like these don't really necessarily matter in PvP, even in large-scale PvP. I don't feel like I've been hitting enough people with that, because it can already hit more than one, right? Up to 5 targets? Yeah. That's fine, we're gonna keep that like that, we're gonna get those points back.
There are many specters around the
I think we want to up the radius here. And then... yeah, we won't worry about going to piercing strike. Doesn't do enough damage, so it doesn't really matter. Weakens the target with a 70% chance to decrease magic, melee, and ranged hit chances. Okay, actually that might matter. Being able to reduce a whole lot of people's hit chance by 250? Feel like we gotta keep that going. Let's see, chain hook, we have distance, rear chain hook, and wrath attack. Why do I want this to become a wrath attack? What does that mean?
There are many specters around the soul stone. Be careful when treading near.
Deals damage. The chance to apply collision prone to other enemies within 3 meters. There's a chance to apply collision push. Oh, okay, so you knock the person you attack prone, and then you push other enemies within 3 meters, and then you have a chance to apply push.
There are many specters around the soul stone.
Has the same chance to push enemies that collide with the target and decrease the damage they deal. Target is stunned for 3 seconds. Okay. So knock people down and push a bunch of people back, that's definitely going to be useful. And then we have a lot of shields and stuff. So I think this is going to turn into my tanking / healing thing here. So R is the AoE heal. Shift F and Shift Q are shields. Shift R is a big shield. So R's are the AoEs. Let's go back to the skills here. What did I set up for these shields?
The evil spirits possessing the power of
Duration increase, hits one person, invincible wall, skill distance, applies to all party members within range, okay. Fountain of life, effect, and radius. It doesn't give mana recovery. I sort of want to be able to give mana recovery during PvP. And the last thing I need to figure out is a way to get that in there. That's my shield. This has an AoE slow. Group heal, knockdown, strategic rush, piercing attack. Gosh. I really don't feel like I can put any of these in here.
There are many specters around the soul stone.
Yeah.
Be careful when treading near.
I could give up my shield, but I feel like this is just too strong with the block. Okay, so for 6 seconds on evading an attack using shield block or blocking with a defensive skill within 1.35 times the attack range, 4.5 times for magic and ranged, performs a counterattack that deals damage equal to 250% of damage reduction to the attacker. Counterattack damage is not affected by critical hit chance or heavy hit chance. When hit, store received damage up to 100% of max health. When reused within 6 seconds, inflict 15% of stored damage plus 200% of base damage to all enemies within the attack range. And the effect is removed for 3 seconds after the effect is removed. Shield block chance plus 28%. Okay, so I need to start using that to blow people up. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. I see how it works now. And that comes from the skill specialization. I take that off, we just get increased shield block chance for 6 seconds. Evading shield blocking or blocking with defensive skill. Ranged attack activates a counterattack. It deals damage equal to 250%. Okay, so I actually don't feel like I want this. Well, counter, but no, I don't care about this. So let's go to cooldown instead. Because I just want the block chance. My entire concern is about being able to defend myself. So that I can just be a tank-ass healer. I got so many shields, it's not even fair. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about doing DPS in this game for PvP. I'm just 100% going to make myself as beastie as possible. And then use my CCs and stuff to piss people off into fighting me.
There are many specters around the Soul Stone. Be careful when treading near.
And then laugh when I don't die. I may need to consider adding some mana to my build when I move into purple tier. In order to make this effective. But I definitely think that healing is probably one of the best ways to get enemies to attack me. And that'll allow me to utilize my tankiness for what it's there for, which is to absorb hits. I have just the one person pull chain hook right now. It may be necessary to change that to a larger chain hook. And also there may be no reason to have this applies to party members. The effectiveness decreases. Enables allies max damage by Increases allies mag. So does this completely change the skill? It does. Okay, so it stops being a heal. That's kind of interesting though. Like I have a lot of shields and stuff. Increasing somebody's base damage by 65 is not insignificant. I mean, that's more than a quarter of my base damage maximum. Oh, no, their max damage, not their base damage. Okay, that's less significant. Okay, we'll keep it as a shield then. We'll keep it as a shield. I can't believe there's only 2 portals here. How gross. After this boss, we'll go over to Kawazan and fight over it. If we can't get ourselves into a party and jack some people up. This person's cloak is kind of cool. And they have a spear? Oh, it's a staff. They're a bow staff DPS, got it. What a nerd. I have a deep, deep loathing for DPS players. Just generally as a tank. I hate them. They ruin my life. All of these people in my guild are running Sword Shield Greatsword and then calling themselves tanks. And I think it's adorable. I think it's just adorable. Who are you? Voidborn. We're enemies with Voidborn now, too? Are they allied with Momentum? Is that what happened? Surely that's what happened. Silly Momentum. They're starting to see us catching up, so they're going and gaining more allies. Trying to create a mega alliance. How are we doing on the rankings? 56 overall for activity, that's nice. Kill ranking, rocking 179, real nice. Guild ranking is 3. Over less than 30k below number 1 right now. We're kicking Fried Rice's butt now. That's great. We're gonna catch up here real soon. I need to change my key that makes me no longer select somebody to a single button. Having this dual button thing is obnoxious. If I'm gonna do this healing, okay. I suppose having a little bit of a healer spec isn't too bad. Not exactly what I tend to like to do, but maybe I'll get good at it. Maybe it'll be alright. Let's go find out in this PvP session here. Oh, we got a whole lot of fried rice nerds going. Silly fried rice. Oh, and 9 circles. are also... Or did I just have a random person selected? Are 9 circles also our enemies? I was in 9 circles when I first started. Ooh, you got nuked, bro. This is gonna be rough. There's a whole lot of fools in there. Oh. Well, I died. That was interesting. I am not 100% sure what just happened.
Listen, I offer thanks to our God for guiding you.
Should I go soon? Oh, it just gives me the shivers.
don't want whatever that is. This is hard. I don't like healing. I don't like healing at all. What a pain in the rear. Well, that went poorly. We're outnumbered like fun right now. Especially when we just go in as our guild and not going in with everybody. Looks like we've got some allies coming though. As long as those allies are willing to actually go in, we might have a chance. Darn it.
Listen to the will of Einar. Divine promises are never broken.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. That's why you keep getting nuked down, Darkest. Look at you. I can't heal you against 50 people, dude. Don't go running in there. And bad things like that won't happen to you. Jesus.
What I offer thanks to our God for guiding you. Divine promises are never broken.
I think all my allies are giving up. At least a significant number of them seem to be. What do you think you're gonna do to me, dude? You're just one guy. That was a good effort, y'all. There are so many of them. And our allies give up so easily. Ooh, ouch.
Listen, I offer thanks to our God for guiding you.
What is... the button that you use to target yourself? Shortcuts, shortcuts. Equipment and stat set. Use skill on self. Oh, okay, so you just have to hold Alt. I don't like that. There we go. Target specific people.
I now bring glory to this world.
Here we go. Select party member. Role and the key. Target same as party leader is T. I'm gonna need to find a new key that I'm not currently using. See if we can do something, maybe like holding T and then clicking one of my mouse buttons. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mouse buttons. And then maybe make T, just click it and target myself and not worry about targeting the same thing as the party leader, because I'm not really going to be attacking in this build. Mostly about harassing people until they attack me and then just healing myself and others. We'll see. Gonna have to get better at it. Okay. No point in continuing to be in this group, I guess. And I believe it is time to see about some dungeons. Still need to do the Cursed Wasteland a few times, right? There we go. Inventory is what I was looking for. Yeah, we need still one more. Cursed Wasteland. I go back to, whoops, a different build. Hopefully these folks are at the boss. Yeah, they are. Gosh, I love it when that happens. What is going on down here? They say clockwise? Okay, sure thing, y'all. I don't usually go clockwise, so this is going to be a little awkward for me, but somebody's got to open the door. Somebody has to open my door, or I can't get through. I don't understand why this boss is so hard for everyone. Why are we opening the third? So silly. Open the gate. Holy crap. We were literally standing next to it. Okay. Come on, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Clout Lord? Holy crap, y'all. Holy snap, is that twice in a row? That is twice in a row. We might actually make it. We had another person get killed. And there goes another one. Time to wipe. Well, that's enough of that for me. Hey, what's up, party wizard? I think you've angered the spider. Yeah, I'm always angering the spider lady. But more than anything, my teammates are always angering me. I understand that not everybody's done this enough times to really know the mechanic. But they keep dying to the block. And that's not a mechanic that you're unfamiliar with. And it's a little bit obnoxious. Especially since it always happens at the same time. Every single boss so far in the game has a big AoE nuke move that you can just 100% mitigate if everybody throws up their block. And it seems to be the one thing that kills everyone in the game. It's kind of insane. That's fine. Whatever.
What's broken? Divine promises are never broken.
If we can't do that... Raining? I wonder when it rains next. Alright, I gotta use the restroom here real quick. I'll be right back. We're back. It is time. I really just want to get rid of these contracts that I have for the Sanctum of Desire. Nope, that's not the one I'm worried about. Worried about this Carmine thing. Want to see if we know who we're fighting or if we're fighting anybody. Doesn't seem like anybody is trying to attack our Boonstone. That's nice. I'm kind of stuck, honestly, until I can get down in this stupid dungeon. So let's sign up for this again. If maybe, oh. I tried to go in there by myself. Don't think I could do that. Pretty sure I would die. Okay. Maybe this group will also be at the boss, and maybe they'll be good. Nope, doesn't look like it. Gotta go through the whole thing. Bummer for me. I gotta tell you, nothing makes me happier than when the DPSs run out ahead of me and start attacking stuff. Makes my life so much easier. I wish that every DPS would do that. Just every time. Everybody attacks things right away, and it means that I don't get a chance to grab aggro. I don't think people realize how much easier their lives would be if they had even the smallest amount of patience in their MMOs when they were dungeoning. Just the teensiest little amount of patience. And everything would be so easy. But this Villa girl is apparently of the opinion that she should be the focus of all the attacks. Because why not? That seems totally reasonable. You know, there's also no AoE in this game at all. So you wouldn't want to cluster up the enemies so that they can get AoE'd. That would be silly. As a general rule, people are just so bad at being tanked for. Why is one of our players way back there? Oops. Womp womp. I done goofed. I done freaking goofed. Oh, did somebody leave? How sad. And how little I care. Okay, I don't care to wait for you. If you're just gonna stand around back there like a dum-dum, then that's fine. Stand back there like a dum-dum. I don't think I ate enough for breakfast this morning. I'm getting hangry. It's making me very irritable. Probably fix that. Very nice. We at least put out some decent DPS. Maybe we'll actually be able to beat this boss this way. Guess we're about to find out. That was real smooth, Villa Girl. I think everybody likes to go clockwise, so I'm just going to start coming over on this side instead of that side. Despite the fact that I like going counterclockwise better. Okay, sure. Two people. Missed the first one. Definitely not gonna make it. Why are you running around all crazy? have to open the gates. Okay. Somebody's gonna have to start opening the gate. Ever. We're gonna give this one more try. But if I die to not having a gate open again, I'm out. Oh, thank God that somebody went ahead and attacked. I definitely hate this group. Where are you going? Like, you're gonna get me killed, aren't you? You opened the gate already. I'm not going to be able to get through it. I have to wait. Yep. That's what happens. And I'm out. It is impossible to do that fight with anyone.
offer
This is so
thanks to our
frustrating.
God for guiding you.
Is it raining by chance? Nope. See if there's a rain schedule on the internet so I can figure out when it's gonna rain.
Aina, bring glory to this world.
Doesn't look like it's raining for the rest of the day. That doesn't seem accurate. Or I guess for the next 4 hours it's not supposed to rain. Holy crap. Does it seriously rain that infrequently? Okay, well. I have a blower fan that I need to fix anyway, and I've been putting it off. And I'm fairly annoyed by what's going on today. So I think I'm just going to call it after 3 hours today. I'll be back on tomorrow at the regular time to do a full stream. But I'm just too frustrated today. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get some of that work done and hopefully fix my heater before it gets too cold around here and I start freezing to death. So we will see you all tomorrow at the regular time, 11 Pacific. Thanks for everybody who came out and said what's up. Thanks for everybody who subscribed or followed over on Twitch or YouTube. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.